Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping in. Today I want to tell you a little story that I thought was super cool and super telling of a truth in our world. So yesterday I had stopped at the gas station to get gas, and in there's the lane and then the lane, and then in between is a pump that I share and this guy shares, and we are both pumping our gas, and it's an older guy. He's maybe about my parents' age, maybe a little older. I'm terrible with ages anyway. So as I've got my gas, pumping, and I've got it locked in, so it's going, and I'm doing stuff, and I'm washing the windshield, and I have this little bin in my car where I keep all the trash, and so I'm emptying that and putting it in the trash can. And as I'm doing all this, I realize I keep going like around my door a whole lot, and in doing so, I'm totally going over into this other guy's space, his lane. I'm totally invading it. And so at one point I said, I am so sorry, I'm totally invading your space. And he said the cutest thing. He was like, little lady, I've been married long enough. I'm used to people invading my space. And I thought that was so endearing and cute and cool, first of all. But then, as I thought about it, and as I was telling the story to my kids because it was so stinking cute, I thought about how people are, myself included, about our personal space, and how our personal space is, the hula hoop, or the 3-foot radius, or the 2-foot radius, or whatever, depending on how well you know someone. And I was thinking, I am, number one, first of all, I am huge about personal space, which is hilarious because once I know you, and once we work together, and you can ask anyone I've ever worked with, ever, I am all up in your stuff whenever we know each other, and I want to touch you, and I want to hug you, and I want to just be right there with you all the time. And I love to spend time close to people that I know. But if I'm in a line, or if I'm, waiting for something, or if I'm in a herd of people that I don't know, I want you to be in your personal space, and I want to be in my personal space. And I don't want to be able to smell you, smell your breath. I don't want to hear your conversations that you're having with people. I want to just be right here, I want my hula hoop space. But the flip side of that is when there's a friendly factor involved, like at the gas station, or like when you're in a 2-hour waiting line at Six Flags for one awesome ride, and you get to talking to people, other people in the line or whatever. When there's a friendly factor, even though you don't know them, they're not even an acquaintance. You don't know these people's names, you don't know their history, you just get to talking, and there's a friendly factor that alleviates that aversion to personal space invasion. So just like this guy at the gas pump yesterday, when I was pumping my gas, and I'm like, he totally was cool with it because there was a friendly factor there, and I was smiling, and we were, talking, and, and all of this. So whenever I went to apologize, whenever I realized that I was totally invading his space, he was cool with it. He was totally fine. And granted, this may just be this guy's really easy disposition because he's been married so long, he's used to having his space invaded. But I've experienced similar things in lines, in bunches, in crowds. Once there's this friendly factor, that personal space diameter shrinks a little bit. And so I just want to encourage you to be friendlier to people. I know that sounds like an obvious thing, but whenever we're all waiting in the same line, whenever we are all being delayed by the same traffic, whenever we are all waiting for the same kids to get off the same bus because it's midnight and they've been at this game and we're all exhausted. So whether you know people or not, increase your friendly factor. Even if you don't go into full-on discussion and, and get to know you and stuff, let's just be friendlier to one another and have respect for one another's personal space, but also be more inviting to share a smile or share a little comment here and there that shrinks that personal space need just a little bit and softens the borders maybe. So I encourage you to go out there and up your friendly factor today, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be invited into someone else's personal space a little bit more. So, until I see you next time, I hope that you are making it a great day.